First and 10. Ball on the 47. They come out in a goal line set. They'll give it off here. And down he goes at about the 39-yard line. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards.
Patriot, Patriot.
They line up in the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
9-yard gain on the play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. To the right and tackled immediately. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. The offense didn't get the play off in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense.
Looked like they might have been a little bit late getting the play in, and it results in a delay of game. It's second and 13. Ball on the 34.
Regular.
He's looking to pass. Knocked out of bounds at the 21. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
So it's third down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. They line up in the jumbo set. And they make the stop at the 18-yard line. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 18. This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. First down and 15 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Can't find anyone open. Makes the catch, and look out. Touchdown, Idaho! An excellent pass to the wideout for 6.
That wide receiver had his eyes on the end zone the second he caught the ball. That was a nice-looking play.
And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Idaho lines up for the kickoff. He sends it off. Gets out to about the 31. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. The offense will take over at the 31-yard line. First and 10 from the gun. The defensive back's moving in closer. Throws complete. He's got room to work. And he's tackled at about the 45.
Look at that great pitch and catch. That's great stuff right there.
It's 1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
Run left side. Whoa, he just took a licking. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set.
Back to pass. Caught out in the open. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
They'll run the option. Tackle made at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard on the quarterback keeper. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score. The Vandals, 7. The Wildcats, 3.
Arizona, 3.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 37. They line up in the shotgun. He's at the 30. And they make the stop at the 32. A 5-yard gain.
Here's a safe play hitting the underneath receiver, but it's a nice gain of 5.
3rd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Going with the shotgun here. The option left. Brought down
At about the 31.
They don't pick up the first on that play.
Brad, that defense is saying, not so fast, my friend. You're not going to run that ball that easy.
He gets it up, and it's long enough.
No good. He hooked it right. Well, that's a tough break for these guys who were looking to put 3 points up on the board. And our score.
Arizona 3, Idaho 7.
The offense will start
At the 31-yard line.
5 DBs on the field.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Steps out of bounds at the 31.
I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Idaho
Holds a 4-point lead. He's looking to pass. Throws falling back and finds his man. And he's hit immediately.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game and then go for the big strike later during the drive.
This is very well played by this linebacker. He stayed in his coverage and made a nice hit on the play.
He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
They're packed in tight on the line. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
He scrambled.
Got a man open and he can't pull it in. There's a player shaken up on the play. Third down again. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He's scrambling.
Passes left, going the other way. He's got an opening. And they'll return this one all the way. And that was a
Super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
And the quarterback wishes that he could have that one back. Those are the kind of touchdown passes you don't want to throw.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. He makes the PAT. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 42-yard line. So the offense will come back out onto the field, hoping for a little better result than that last pick six.
This quarterback just needs to get his composure back. If he settles down, then I think this team will be all right.
Not if this defense has anything to say about it. They're playing with a ton of emotion after that turnover.
They didn't snap the ball in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
So they'll move back 5 yards after the delay of game. First down and 15 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Eagle! Eagle!
He scrambled. He steps out right around the 42-yard line. A 5-yard quarterback scramble.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Check!
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Very good tackle in space. He didn't look too comfortable on that play.
Guys, it looks to me like he's getting happy feet right now back in the pocket. He needs to be a little bit more patient, step up, and just throw the football.
From the gun. Scrambling around. Deep pass down the left side. Oh, he had a shot at the pick.
Almost a big play. He patrols the deep part of the field like a center fielder, though he didn't make the catch like that.
He punts it. Fielded at the 11th. Tackle at the 43. And that was a pretty good return.
One thing I noticed, guys, is this man is quick. Did you see how he hit that opening?
Yeah, when he saw that hole, wow, he ran right through it. I thought he had a good chance to go all the way there.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Drops back to pass. They hook up over the middle. And he's taken down around the 45-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
1-man backfield. Up the middle. Brought down at the 42. 3-yard gain by the running back.
The linebacker got a good jump on the ball and really got to the ball carrier quickly.
Second and 7 coming up here. About 2 minutes before halftime. They line up in the shotgun.
Ready!
Throws it to the halfback on the screen. And we got an injured player on the field. Third down, and they need to get it down to the 35. They come out with 4 wide out. And it's knocked down.
That's a fantastic defensive effort.
Yeah, the deflection prevented them from getting any yards. And now it's 4th down.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll go to work
At the 28-yard line.
Rally! Rally!
5 DBs on the field.
He's scrambling.
Oh, and he had some steam on that throw.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
He scrambled. And this one's broken up.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 37.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Scrambling around. Heading for the corner. Oh, what a hit. How about that conversion on 3rd down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's in trouble. He's knocked out of bounds at the 34.
There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. Back to pass. Throw in deep down the left sideline. Emmanuel knocks it away.
That's textbook defense right there, Kirk.
Excellent break on the ball, and he almost picked it off.
And more importantly, he saved the touchdown.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. Backup running back comes into the game now.
And they'll try to get the first through the air.
And they intercept it. The junior safety.
Got an opening. And he's finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
And the defense gets their second of the game.
Before the game, guys, the coach told me it was very important that his team win the turnover battle. This interception certainly helps.
Well, it doesn't matter how many yards you gain or passes you complete. If you turn the ball over a lot, then you're usually going to lose the game.
First down, 10 to go. The backfield's in an offset I formation.
Knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20.
The kicker got him 3 points in that last red zone visit. Let's see if they can come away with 6 this time. Feeds it to the back.
And he's taken down
At about the 19-yard line.
That misdirection play gets maybe a yard at the most.
We've got 2nd and 9 here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. They'll get 6 yards.
Guys, good read here by the quarterback to find the receiver. The receiver ran a little slant and was able to get just enough separation from the defender to allow the quarterback to fire it in there. Oh, boy. That is a nice play on third down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kirk. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of downs.
Timeout called by the offense.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Kicks up, and it is good.
I like the fight those guys showed going into the half. They're going to need to keep that going because this is shaping up to be a really close one.
I think you're right, Coach.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Arizona 13, Idaho 7.
13, Idaho 7.
Arizona is lining up to get this second half started. And this one's away. From the 5-yard line. And he's taken down at the 34.
So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive.
Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
There might have been some miscommunication down there.
And anytime there's a delay of game, it's usually because they were late getting the right personnel on the field.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He scrambled.
Now he's going to run, and watch out.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 38.
Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hey, some quarterbacks would have tried to throw the football into coverage, but he did the right thing. Just run it.
Eagle! Eagle!
And the safety with the interception. Brought down around the 43-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
The defensive back's moving in closer.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Here's the option. That's a good 9-yard gain.
9-yard gain on the
So
play.
it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
And we got an injured player on the field.
First down, 10 to go.
Ace backfield. He's out of bounds.
Right around the 20.
They couldn't get much out of that one.
I loved how that defense just swarmed the ball the second it was thrown.
It was a safe call on first down. You never know when someone's going to break loose and make a play.
Has some daylight. Drop back a yard.
Interception. 1-yard loss on the play.
Here's 3rd and 8.
Ball on the 21. 4 wide.
Hands it off. And down he goes. Right around the 12-yard line.
And that is going to be enough for the first.
Is this kid amazing or what, Kirk?
Well, absolutely, Lee. You and I talked about him earlier in the game. What impressed me there is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get the first down the whole time.
Here's the option. Brought down around the 12-yard line.
And the tailback goes nowhere on the option.
Second down on the 11 going in. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down. From the gun. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. They'll run the option. Touchdown Wildcats. The quarterback went all the way in for a score.
You can't forget about the quarterback out there. Right there, the defense didn't account for him, and that's why he was able to get into the end zone.
And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it away. He'll take it from the 2. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. 4 wide.
Regular.
Now he's scrambling. And it's knocked away.
How about that defense?
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 26. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's looking to pass. Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure. They couldn't get him blocked up that time.
And something tells me they won't be able to get him blocked up the next time either. This kid is a force out there.
We'll probably be hearing his name for some time to come because he's only in his first year on the field.
He scrambled. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Oh, man, did he take a hit. They caught the defense off guard, but they still got stopped just short.
Oh, man, how discouraging to go to the run on 3rd and long and be caught just before you get the first.
This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. Running for the conversion, no good. And they turn the ball over. Shouldn't they have punted in that situation?
Even though they're down, you're right. I think they should have punted.
And while I disagree with the call, I've got to admire the tenacity of this coach. He'll do just about anything to win. Drops back to pass. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And a good call that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this that can have a lot of success against this defense.
Ace backfield. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 17. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. They'll run the option. And the quarterback comes in and scoops up the fumble. And they'll return this one all the way.
The 5, and he's all the way in for the touchdown.
That was a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
They are still down in this game, but that really lights a spark for this team.
Things are going their way right now, and they'll be right back on the defensive side of the ball trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball right back.
And he converts the extra point. Idaho gets set to kick this one away. He kicks off. They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line. This offense has got to try to pull it all together now after the fumble cost them 6 points just moments ago.
I can't stress enough how much that turnover really turned this game around.
That's why turnovers are usually the biggest difference in close games. Actually, any game for that matter.
The defensive back's moving in closer.
Whoa! The coach ain't gonna like that completion. Not at all.
Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. 3rd and 3. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down
At the 38. A nice little pass play there.
And that was a perfect time for a screen. The defense was a little aggressive that time and weren't really in great position to stop this play. Terrific call.
complete. He's got room. Nice play there to pick up the first down.
Kirk, that was quite an acrobatic catch. They don't get much better than that.
No doubt. He did a great job of getting up in the air, ignoring the defenders, and coming down with the ball.
They hand it off. And he's taken down at the 16. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back.
10 on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 16-yard line. They're back in the red zone after fumbling on their last visit.
Quick throw, and he's got his man again.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
Arizona
Up 6. Fires to the end zone, picked off. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
So at the end of 3 quarters, it's only a one-possession game with the score.
Arizona 20, Idaho 14.
20, Idaho 14.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on their own 15. They line up in the jumbo set.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle.
Gain of 2.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
Ill-advised pass, and this will be picked off.
They'll bring him down at the 22.
And that is an absolutely huge turnover for this defense. They couldn't have picked that off at a better time.
Just a horrible decision by the quarterback trying to force that pass, especially at this point in the game. Why did he throw that pass?
Yeah, this is not the time for an interception. Now this offense has a chance to get back into the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. From the gun. They'll throw on first down. He's out of bounds at the 19-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
The sophomore had nowhere to go after the catch there. Nice defensive play.
The defense gets set as they hope to create another red zone turnover. Caught over the middle. He's taken down right around the 12-yard line.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving the chains. That's a first down.
They'll work from the shotgun. Complete across the middle. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
They're inside the 5. 1 yard to the goal line.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. There's the handoff. He scores!
So it's the big hoss on the score.
And I think the fullbacks deserve to get some of the spotlight. They're always out there working hard for everybody else. They're like a glorified offensive lineman. They never get any recognition.
An experienced coach would want to run this play.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. They're crowding the line. They got it.
I don't know if they don't trust their kicker or what, but hey, it's 2 points.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line. Guys, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
They need to move the ball down the field quickly and efficiently. They should maybe even throw in some no huddle to conserve time.
Yep, they don't have that much time to make up 2 scores, so they better get that ball in the end zone on this possession.
The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that call.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
First and 15 now.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Scrambling around. He's pushed out of bounds
Around the 35-yard line.
He scrambled and picked up a couple of yards.
So it's 2nd and 14.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Hit as he throws. And they bring him down at the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you what, I feel bad for the people at home who turned this one off.
Oh, yeah, that pass really provided a spark for this team. And, hey, this is only a 2-possession ball game.
Oh, and this one is far from over. And that catch should give this offense a big boost to momentum.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He scrambled. Rolls to the right. The blitz was very effective that time.
Yep, they brought the house, and it was all they could do to get the ball out of there.
And we got the backup in there now at running back.
He's scrambling.
Wants to go long and does. Tipped away. I like the idea of trying to drop that one in there, but that one might have had a little too much air under it.
I don't have a problem with the pass. It was just a superb job by the defender of playing the ball in the air.
They line up in the shotgun. Deep pass down the left side. Knocked down, incomplete.
It's a gamble when you go for it on fourth. When you lose big.
Great play there by the D. Early in the season, they showed they don't get rattled at all. I give them a lot of credit.
The defensive back's moving in closer. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. Couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 on the
The
play.
defense comes up tight on the coverage. One-man backfield. They motion to the left. They give to the tailback. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the Jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
Feeds it to the back. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 32. Offset eye formation in the backfield. On the handoff, watch out. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They'll go with the run once again. Tackle made at the 15-yard line. 6 yards there on the counter.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. They come out with a big set. Throws to the fullback. They can't hook up. Incomplete. And that will stop the clock.
Yeah, Brad, that doesn't make too much sense to me. You got the lead. Just run the football. Keep the clock running.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. And it looks like we've got our Russell Athletic players of the game. Again with the run. He makes it to the 15-yard line. No can do on that run. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you're absolutely right. Those guys got in there and shut them down, and now they're all fired up.
Fourth down. They'll line up the kicking team. This one is about 32 yards away. And it's right down the middle.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Gets to about the 24-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start at the 24. First down, 10 to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands it to the back. He's taken down right around the 38-yard line. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
The ball is loose. And so the defense comes up with a fumble. Is that turnover going to hurt them?
Well, every turnover hurts, but hopefully for their sake, this running back will go out there next time and hold on to the football a little bit better.
The offense will start at the 39. High formation here. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Arizona 31, Idaho 14. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
There was no doubt who the better team was today, Brad. Idaho actually played a good ball game today. They just didn't have the horses to match their counterpart. They need to start recruiting to build this program back up.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.